76.2 million. Yeah, you heard that right. There are over 76 million credit cards circulating in Canada today. It's a staggering number. But it really begs a huge question. Are you maximizing the hidden purchasing power that's literally sitting right there in your wallet? Well, welcome to this explainer. Today, we're going to demystify exactly how to increase your Scotiabank credit card limit online. Whether you're totally new to managing credit or you're just looking to optimize your financial toolkit, our goal here is to help you unlock some real financial flexibility. Plus, we'll peek behind the curtain to understand exactly how the bank evaluates your profile. Okay, let's dive into this. We've got a logical journey mapped out today. We'll start with credit limit basics, move on to preparing for your request, and then walk through the actual online request process. After that, we'll cover some pro tips for approval, address common limit increase concerns, and wrap the whole thing up with a quick summary and disclaimer. Right, let's kick things off with Section 1, Credit Limit Basics. Before we talk about getting more credit, we really need to understand what a credit limit actually does to your overall financial health, right? And understanding this brings us to the golden rule of credit scores, the credit utilization ratio. Basically, you always want to aim to keep your used balance, so your actual debt, under 30% of your total available credit. The math on this is actually fascinating. Think about it. If you get a higher credit limit, but you keep your spending exactly the same, your utilization ratio mathematically drops. So having access to more credit while spending less of it is a fantastic way to actually improve your credit score. Moving right along to Section 2, preparing for your request. So what is Scotiabank actually looking for before they give you the green light for more purchasing power? Essentially, the bank is assessing your foundations. First up is your payment history. You absolutely need to demonstrate a consistent track record of paying your bills on time, especially making sure you hit at least that minimum payment by the due days. Second is your credit mix. Banks love to see that you can responsibly juggle different types of credit, maybe a car loan or a line of credit right alongside your card. And third is account age. Simply put, a longer history with the bank builds a whole lot more trust. So the crucial point here is this: timing matters immensely. The real sweet spot is to wait at least 4 to 6 months, and honestly, ideally up to a full year between limit increase requests. Look at it this way: if you just got a brand new credit card or you received a limit increase super recently, applying again today is probably going to trigger a denial. Why? Because you were likely just offered the absolute best limit you could get at that time. You really need to let your responsible habits build up a solid track record first. Okay, Section 3, the online request process. The best part? You don't need to stand in line at a branch or wait on hold for an hour to do this. You can process an increase directly on your phone or computer. If you're using the Scotiabank mobile app, the steps are incredibly straightforward. Step 1, from the app's home screen, just tap your credit card account. Step 2, tap the Manage icon. And Step 3, tap Increase Credit Limit and just follow the instructions. Usually, you'll just need to confirm your current income and review a couple of quick prompts. It's highly, highly streamlined. Let's move over and see how this works if you're more of a desktop person. On the classic or new web portal, the path is a tiny bit different, but honestly just as simple. Step 1, on your accounts page, select your credit card. Step 2, click on Additional Services. Step 3, select Increase your credit card limit. Once again, you just confirm your income, hit Submit, and boom, you're done. Now for the fun stuff. Section 4, Pro Tips for Approval. But hey, what if your situation is a bit more unique? Let's say you've been in Canada for under 2 years. In that case, the Scotiabank Start Right program is an absolute game changer. They offer up to a $15,000 unsecured credit limit. But here is the most innovative part. Through a partnership with Nova Credit, eligible newcomers from countries like India, the UK, Mexico, and a few others can actually use their home country's credit history to potentially double their Scotiabank credit limit. Literally, you do not have to start from scratch. Now, what if you're in the process of building or rebuilding your credit with a secured card? Well, you have two distinct paths for bumping up that limit. First, you can just add funds to your deposit. This gives you an immediate limit increase, matching whatever funds you add. And the best part? Absolutely no credit check required. Or you can play the long game and rely on consistent repayment. If you maintain 6 to 12 months of totally clean repayment history, you can actually earn a limit increase that goes beyond your deposit amount. That right there is the magic moment the issuer starts treating you as a proven, creditworthy borrower. All right, let's clear the air in Section 5, Common Limit Increase Concerns. Let's tackle the anxieties that so often hold people back. Without a doubt, the number one worry people have is that their credit score is going to take a huge hit when they ask for more credit. Here's the deal. When you manually request an increase, the bank performs what's called a hard credit inquiry. This is simply a record on your credit report showing that a lender checked your history to make a lending decision. Because your score factors in how much new credit you apply for, yes, this can cause a minor temporary drop in your credit score. But listen, it is a completely normal part of the process. As long as you maintain good financial habits, the impact is very short-term.
Now, what's really interesting about this next point is the massive advantage of a pre-approved offer. A requested increase requires that hard credit check and income verification we just talked about, right? But a pre-approved increase, that is bank initiated, based entirely on your fantastic history of on-time payments. And the absolute best part, there is no hard credit check. None. You simply have to give your consent to accept it. Honestly, if you see one of these offers pop up on your account and you actually need the credit, it is a highly strategic move to just go ahead and accept it. And finally, Section 6, Summary and Disclaimer.
We've definitely covered a lot of ground today on the mechanics and the real power of responsible credit management. But before you log in and eagerly click apply, please keep this standard reminder in mind. This explainer is strictly for educational purposes only. The information we provided is not financial, tax, or investment advice. You should always consult a professional advisor for your specific personal financial needs to make sure your individual circumstances are properly considered.
So I'm going to leave you with this final provocative thought. Are your daily spending habits truly ready for the responsibility of a higher credit limit? Remember, a higher limit is an incredible financial tool to lower your utilization and build up your score, but, and this is a big but, it is not an excuse to spend more. Be honest with yourself, review your budget, and use this knowledge to purposefully build a stronger financial future. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer.